See, PEGA post training program, or it is also called as Job Ready Program. It is also called as Job Ready Program. See, any one of you, if you wanted to be part of this training program, what is your eligibility criteria? What should be the eligibility criteria? So eligibility criteria should be, you must be having knowledge, PEGA knowledge on all the topics. Like, so candidate must have PEGA knowledge from basics to advanced level. Advanced level means including integrations and all. Is there anyone here, online or offline, who is joining this demo now just to learn PEGA from basic level? Is there anyone like that? All of you have already been trained on PEGA? Everyone online also. So if there is a beginner, if you are a beginner to PEGA, then you have to join the regular PEGA trainings course, okay, where we start from the basics onwards. Is there anyone online like that? No, right? Okay. So what will be covered and what is the duration? So duration of the course, it will be 45 days. It will be 45 days course. So what will be covered during this 45 days? See, remember one thing, this training program is not going to teach you anything in PEGA like a beginner. Okay, so we will not be covering any topic. Just as an example, like for example, REST integration. Okay, so REST integration, we will not teach you what is REST integration, how you can implement REST integration in PEGA. That type of teaching will not be happening in this training program. That's a regular training program. So this training program is all about what will be covered. So what will be covered here? It is going to cover a project and interview point of view, and interview point of view, Q&A, comma, scenario based thinking. Okay, scenario based thinking. So this will be covered. So we will be working on a project and interview sessions will be there. Okay, I think this is going to be alternate days training, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like that. Okay, where you will be working on a project and project will be reviewed. You have to develop a project, comma, it will be reviewed. You just join the call for review. Okay, and your project, I mean, like daily tasks will get reviewed, and after that develop a project and then get it reviewed, and review suggestions will be there and guidance will be there. So how to do it? So they will give a quick walkthrough of about how to do it and all. So, but you should not wait for your trainer to give you that guidance. If you stuck anywhere, then definitely there will be a guidance about little bit push. Okay, it's like suppose if you are going to join a company, you will be getting the daily assignments from your business analyst through your tech leads or team leads, right? So where you have to independently work on the project. Okay, and they will be suggesting you here and there if you are not able to move forward. So little bit they may help or they may not be helping. Okay, in real world, no one will help you mostly, but here we will try to help you little bit. So it is going to make you an independent developer. We want to make the candidate being an independent PEGA developer. So you can be an independent PEGA developer. Independent means what can I do? What can I say here? You can work on any project. You can work on any requirement independently without taking anyone else help. Okay, So that's the idea behind designing it like this. So we want you to think by yourself and try yourself and fail and then do it again and get little bit of guidance or help. Okay. So here you will be working on a banking project. You'll be working on a banking project. So you have knowledge on PEGA. You suppose when a requirement is given, you have never have a habit of thinking about it or trying to understand and all. So we will guide you how you can think about a requirement in order to implement it. So like that. And for example, and also it will give you clear understanding about the design of PEGA. Design of PEGA. So interview point of view, scenario based and all, if you want to answer, you must have a clear idea and understanding about design of PEGA rules, process, command, and environment. So that level of knowledge will be you will be gaining if you fully focus on this training program, where you have to be regular to the sessions and you have to do the tasks that are being assigned to you and get back to the review. Okay, get it reviewed by your trainer. Okay. Next, interview point of view, question and answers. So this will cover basic questions to advanced level, all the questions including scenario based, meaning that all the scenarios we cannot guess. What we can do is the scenario based, how you can come up with your ideology. So your ideology will get improved, where any scenario that is being asked, you will be able, you will try to think about the design of PEGA, okay, and come up with your own solutions. For example, I will tell you. For example, we have got one requirement. We have got one requirement from the business. Okay, what is the requirement we have got? The requirement is like, so business is looking for an Excel report, an Excel sheet which contains the details about all the properties that we have used in our project. So in our project we might have used some properties, right? So you might have created hundreds and thousands of properties overall in your project. Business is looking for an Excel report. What are all the properties that are available in our application? Please generate an Excel report for this. So where the Excel sheet should contain, it should contain property name and it's a class, the class in which it is created, the class in which it is created, okay, and who created it, when it is created, etc. Like these details. So any one of you, can you give me the solution for this? This is the requirement you are being given. So this requirement, so if you are going to solve this requirement,
So
We
we
can
will
create
create
a
a
report
report based
definition.
on the rule OBJ
hold
property
on,
class and
hold on, just hold on. Yeah, only one person at a time.
okay, Harsha.
Okay,
So on the rule OBJ property class, we can create a report with the
okay, 1 minute.
following,
I'll draft it. Create a report in role
OBJ property
OBJ property
class.
class. After that,
We can have the columns mentioned there, which all columns we need. Property name,
okay,
the
that's it.
create
Simple one.
create
It is a
operator.
simple requirement. Okay, so how many of you have got the idea that you have to create a report in role OBJ property class? So this person has responded, but others might have got this idea before. Please respond on the charting window. I have got the idea. And offline, how many of you have got the idea to create a report in the role? One, two, three. Okay. Me. Okay. Other people also respond. I got it. Other people. Yeah, respond quickly on the charting window. Otherwise, if you are not seeing charting window, just unmute and say I got it like that. But respond on the charting window. I want to know how many of them got it. No. Can we use report definition for this? That's what I hope you are following this session, right? Okay. What are the two ways you can do it? Someone said we can do it in two ways. What are the two ways? Created properties will not be in blob. No. No, that's okay. Whatever the format. I told Excel. Okay. So I think around 15% of the students have got the idea how to implement it. It's one scenario. You'll be able to solve this scenario only when you know the design of PEGA. Okay, let me tell you another record. Let's say, for example, we have two work objects. We have two work objects are there. Okay, C-1, C-2. Okay, the work object C-1 has two attachments. Two attachments are there. Now, business is asking you. Okay, business is asking you. Business has given you one requirement. So move the two attachments of C-1 to C-2 work object. C-2 work object. This is the requirement. Means, so after you implement some feature, the attachments that are there with C-1 should be there with C-2. If you open C-2, the two attachments should be there. If you open C-1, the two attachments that used to be there should not be available. So this is the requirement that you need to solve. So what you can do for this?
We can write an activity to there is a two tables, PC link, work attach,
Just
and
hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute.
yep.
Yes, just hold on 1 minute. And respond here on the charting window, saying that I can solve it. First, before you respond, actually, just respond with a message on the charting window. I can solve it. How many of you can solve it? Here offline. If you are able to, it's not, you will not be provided with UI. It's not that you are going to download this. You don't have access to see user interface. Okay, it should be done without UI. Means you may open C-1, download the attachments and delete the attachments. Go to C-2, upload the attachments. No, business can do this, right? We don't have access to these work objects in UI. Okay, got an idea. We can solve this. Okay, 1, 2. We can use. Oh no, I can solve this. One person got an idea for this requirement. Yes, common value column of work object and attachment. Okay, I got it, Harsha. I got that. Okay, so now uh, let's say I'll ask one person. Who is this person who has messaged me? Common value column of work object and attachment. Can you please tell me your solution?
Harsha, hi. So,
Yes.
usually, I mean, the PEGA key of work object will be there in PX ref object key in the attachment table. Also,
Okay.
PEGA key of the work object will be there in this PC link attachment table also.
Okay.
So, if you can change
Got
that.
it.
So if we can change that PCINS key in these both tables, I mean in this attachment table and the link attachment tables, I think we can. solve it. Is what my idea is.
Paged INS. Okay. Replace or update the paged INS key of C-1.
Yes.
Replace the or update database, right? Okay. Update the paged
Yeah.
INS key of C-1 with paged INS key of C-2 in the above two tables. In the above two tables. For this, how you are going to achieve this?
Using activity.
Using activity. Done. That's it. That is the solution. This is another example of understanding the internal design of PEGA. So you will be able to solve these requirements. In real time, you may be getting this type of requirements. You will be able to solve these requirements only when you know about the actual subject concept, then only you will be able to solve this requirement. So first we will be working on the projects. In interview point of view, while discussing, we can discuss this level. Okay. So like exactly what is the back end of PEGA? If you have a clear idea, you'll be able to solve any such requirements. Understand clear, every one of you, online students. So NS and other person, Harsha. Okay. We can move the option source workout and select the destination to the attachment tab. No, you don't have access to the UI. Okay. In clipboard data is available, so we can execute activity from clipboard itself. Clipboard itself, you can execute activity, but it is not something you will run as a developer in the development environment. This should be done in live server. Live server means how you will be doing it. Okay. So that's a question, like activity you have done, you have written. How do you execute this activity in live server? Now you tell me further to this.
Agent can be.
You do it with agent or job scheduler or job scheduler. You are going to schedule it after business hours. It will be done in the backend automatically. Okay. So this is what you need to know about. This is what you need to know about. Can you tell me now the similar requirement? Okay. I will tell you one requirement now. Okay. Another requirement I'll tell you. One more requirement is we have so many functions available in PEGA. So many functions available in PEGA. So functions. We want an Excel of all functions that are available in PEGA. With full details. With full details means function name, function signature, description about the function, one example, and like see when we go to expression builder and the list of functions will be there, right? When you hover onto one function, it will display some data in the hover window, right? 5 columns it will display. That 5 columns data we want, so that we can learn functions from that we can use as a cheat sheet. So to learn it, if you have Excel, you can simply search in the Excel with function name. You can learn about the function. So how do you generate? Now, just these 3 people you stop, and Nitya, you tell me what is the solution for this?
Can you repeat the question, Harsha, once again?
I have typed here.
Excel of all functions that are available.
So in PEGA, you have expression builder, right? If you go to expression builder, you can see functions, right? You hover onto any one of the function. I will show you, just hold up. Okay. So here you go. I'll open one activity to show you that. Here is that browse functions. Okay, and you go to any function, not this. Okay. See, you're getting some details here, right? Signature, library from which it is available, usage. Okay, even something page list related info. Some details are coming, right? Like this. signature library, description, usage. This data about each function I want to generate in an Excel. Someone has messaged here. We need to retrieve it from the functions class table using report definition, but function table I don't know. No problem. If you don't know, what you will do? How do you come to know about it? You don't know, okay, but you are a developer, right? How do you come to know about it? Records tab, technical, function, and open any one of the function. Okay. Yeah, action tab, view XML, PX obj class, rule obj function, something like that. You'll see. View XML, Control F, PX obj class. Oh, why this is? What's this? Role utility function. What is it? Role, we generally don't bother about functions related classes. Role utility function class. In that class, you create one report definition, then you use all the properties, whatever you want. PY signature, PY function name, like that. There may be available. Okay, you can generate a report using that. That's what. First requirement, first scenario. What is the one? This one and this one. Both are 100% same. Clear, everyone? These two requirements are same. There's no difference about these two. Okay, if I simply ask you this question, you just try. So create a report. Okay, generate an Excel. Just an example. Generate an Excel which contains all work objects data. All work objects data. So I hope all of you can solve this, right? Generate an Excel which contains all work objects that are available. So now every one of you can solve this or not? So if I have asked this requirement at the beginning, you will be able to easily answer. But this requirement, both are same. There is no difference. For this work object, you need to know its PX obj class. For this Excel or for this functions also, you need to know it. That's what you need to understand the subject in a generalized way, not in a specific way. So if you are able to solve this, you should be able to solve this also if you have subject knowledge. But if you are learning simply just in one direction, okay, then that will be difficult to gain the proper knowledge. Okay, so all the requirements here, what that you are seeing are same. Okay, there is no difference, but it sounds different, but the solution will be same for everything. Okay, so that's what you need to understand PEGA in a generalized way than a by heart learning. Okay, any doubts or any questions? Okay, okay, so this is what about just an information point of view. So you'll not be learning everything in the same way. My point of view is you need to learn to understand the design of PEGA. Okay, then you will be able to solve any scenario. So in interviews, so I heard from many students. See, we have a freshers drive that is going on. We have interviewed many candidates even from outside, even from our students. We have taken interviews, and many of them were not able to answer scenario-based questions. Even our students also, some of our students, when they go to real interviews, they're coming back and checking back with me. So they're asking scenario-based questions I am not able to solve. So can you tell me some scenarios that I can expect in an interview? See, we cannot guess what scenario interviewer is going to ask, because from one interview to another interview, scenario will change. Interviewer one may ask you scenario one. Another interviewer may ask you some other scenario. Same scenario you will not face in all interviews for sure. Direct questions you will face. For example, tell me the difference between job scheduler and QPROS. You will get this question. Tell me the difference between agents and QPROS, standard agent and QPROS. You will be getting this question. Commonly, this question may be asked. Okay, explain about exception handling mechanism in services or connectors. Commonly, you may come across this question in 8 out of 10 interviews. But scenarios, 10 interviews, you may get 10 different scenarios. But any scenario that you are going to face in any interview, even though the scenario is a new one, you will definitely be able to solve it for sure when you have good subject knowledge. Actually, it is easy to answer scenarios than the straightforward questions when you have subject knowledge. Straightforward questions means you need to remember so much. Scenarios means you don't have to prepare anything, especially because you already have subject knowledge. Any scenario that they are going to ask is from the subject only. When a scenario is been asked, you need to get the idea. First of all, you need to understand the scenario. Second one is you need to get an idea of what rules to be created for this. What are all the rules to be created? And in which order these rules should be connected. If you get these ideas, that's it, your scenario is solved. Understand clear? So try to be independent developer while working. So do not depend on anyone. Then you can learn best out of best in PEGA or anything else. Okay. So that's what our motive is, to make you a independent developer. Apart from that, we wanted to give you idea about the interview questions and all on each and every topic. Again, that will be from basic topics to all the topics in PEGA, including integration, services, file listeners, all that. Okay, so that will be covered during this training program. But please understand one thing, this training program is not going to teach you the concepts. There are around 5 to 6 concepts, small concepts, that we will teach, that your trainer will teach. I am not the trainer, another trainer. Your trainer will teach you that 6 concepts. Other than that, everything else you should know. Okay, some duplicate case search concept, like that. So your project will start from day 1 onwards. So you should do the project by yourself and get it reviewed and get the comments and get some guidance. Okay, but if you are not able to solve any of the requirements in the project, you will be recommended to join the regular training program, because it is not possible to teach you and make you get the project done by you. Okay, that's a regular training, but this is going to be a project oriented completely. Okay, any doubts or any questions about this? I told you already it is 45 days, and for the students of Harsha trainings, there is a criteria. As per the criteria, you will be attending this training program. So already you are there, you have paid for the regular training, right? You will not be paying anything for this. But for the students who are outsiders, you will be making the fees payment, and all fees will be there, that you can discuss with your admin. From one of the numbers you are getting one WhatsApp message, you can discuss with admin about the fees details and all. But Harsha training students are outsiders. Any one of you, whether you are paying the fees or not paying the fees, the eligibility is you must be qualifying in the interview. You must be qualifying in the interview. If you are qualified by giving interview, then only you will be allowed into this training program. So only when you are up to certain level, then only this training program you will be able to get into. Okay, if you don't know anything, then after you are making the fees payment and all, even if we allow, there is no use. Okay, you will just go out with an empty hand. That's it. That's why. So interviews date and all, you will be getting an update. Okay, so we'll be calling each one of you and taking interview, and when you are qualified in that interview, then only you will be allowed. So even if you say that I'll make the fees payment and all, we will not allow if you don't have knowledge up to certain level. Understand? That's applicable for everyone. 21 means 21 year 21. You should pay. Yes. So we have certain criteria for that, right? So there is some time duration for any student, okay, to get into the free program. So when did they tell you about any date of commencement for this post training? You got any information about post training commencement date? Okay, it will start soon. Actually, it will start in a week and we'll finish in the next week itself, all the interviews, and it will start. So next week, if we finish interviews, we will start from 29th or maybe 25th, 26th, like that. Okay. You need to check with the admin who is in touch with you. Okay. So post training number I will type here. Admin number I will type here. Just give me a minute. Yes, give me 1 minute. Post training admin number is 8328 3932 56. Okay, this is the post training admin number. So this is the number you will be reaching out to Vani. She will help you with any questions related to when it will start, when interviews will be, all that she will tell you. So we know you as we attended your training from you. How about Jansi is taking this post training from the beginning. I am not the one who is taking this training. She is only handling, everything is going good and everything is fine. You don't have to worry about anything. So if I have deployed someone, they must be definitely 100% knowledgeable. Jansi only will take your interviews because she is a trainer. She has to take the decision whether to allow the candidate or any
Harsha, how
question.
many
Join
projects will
our
be there? And
with Vani only because we have given a lot of gap and all in between without conducting training. We will allow mostly 609 we will allow, there is no doubt about it. Next batch we will allow, no issues, because we did not conduct post training past 2 months. You are saying that our students don't pay, but I'm an old student. No, it's not old students, we have certain criteria. I told, right, only very few batches, last 3 batches like that. Okay, recent completed batches, 2 months back completed batches only will be allowed for free, and before all batches they have to pay. It's a high level only, it's not basic level. The project itself will start from integration sometimes, so we want to, everything will be covered in that project. Okay, yes,
like total,
someone
how
was,
many projects are there? I mean, how many projects totally? One or two projects?
one project is enough. One, you want to do one more, we will give you, but one project with the coordination of trainer is enough. If you're able to do it, means any project you will be able to do. Okay, because that project itself will cover all the concepts. Okay, next, you can make a note of this number and you can leave a WhatsApp message on this number with your queries. Okay, yeah, virtual training you can attend. See, any one of you can attend direct to training. I mean, you can come to classroom or you can join online training, no problem, that is up to you. Okay, and sometime if you're not able to come to classroom, you can attend even online, and anytime you want to come back to classroom, you can come back. Okay, yeah, any other doubts or questions that you have?
Yeah, Harsha, this is Hari Prasad. I have one doubt. So the classes will be regular class or alternate class?
No, it will be alternate days only mostly. I will check once again. Mostly it will, because we need time for review, right? Reviews will be done the other days. So 10 people will be connecting one day and 10 people will be reviewed. 10 people will be connected another day and they will be reviewed. Like that, we need time actually. It cannot be conducted like
Okay.
a regular training program. Okay. Anyhow,
Okay.
almost you will be daily interacting with the trainer. Okay.
Okay. So the session, the 45 days, including the review also, the 45 days, or it's a
Today, including review. That is enough.
including review.
Hmm.
Okay. 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 Why? Because I'm asking if I want to come and stay in Hyderabad, how many days I want to stay? That's what my question.
Yeah, 45 days including all this. It won't be delayed usually. Everyone will be completing their project, I think, within 30 to 35 days. Okay, mostly. Most of the people will complete. Okay. And remaining days, they will focus more on interviews. Regularly, interview sessions also will be done alternate days, and reviews will be done. So like that, it will be conducted. Okay. And what is the question someone was asking? What is interview level? Interview level, there's no level. See, you should know PEGA up to certain extent on all concepts. Otherwise, you cannot independently work on the project. Okay. So this will boost up your confidence, this training program. So by this time, you might be knowing about everything in PEGA, but you're not confident about attending the interview. But this training program is going to make you confident. After you attend this, you'll get a confidence level that you can crack any interview. Okay. But you need to fully focus. Attending this without uh, doing the practical or without preparing for the interviews. Today's session is done. These topics, these questions are covered. By tomorrow, you prepare on those things. Okay. But if you are still delaying that, I will do it later, then it will be highly difficult. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can reach out on this number. Okay. So on this number, you can reach out. I hope you have noted down this number, every one of you. Then you will get further update probably today by afternoon or evening or tomorrow morning. You'll get further update about this post training interviews and commencement date. So once interviews are done, we will start the program. Okay. It will take 3 to 4 days to complete your interviews. Okay. Fine. You can wind up for today.
Harsha,
Yeah. You have it. Okay.
yeah,
Someone people have asked
yeah,
question. Just hold on. 564 by currently working as a PEGA developer in one of the reputed bank after taking training from you. Now I want to enhance my knowledge of work here independent. Yeah, you can join this program, will help you for sure. Just 1 minute. I'll take up the question. Giving interviews, can we select 1 or 2 topics at a time? No, it's a full interview, full length interview. 1 or 2 topics, how many interviews? This is a whole topics you have to give. That's what. We from scratch, we have kind of some enhancements. Scratch project you will be doing. Enhancements, if you are expecting, we can give, no problem. We can give enhancements also. Just tell me that something you are asking. Someone.
my question is, can our resume also be, developed? Help for creating resume for interviews.
Resume help and all we will be doing. No problem. We will help you to go through your resume preparation and all. We will review it and all. Okay. For our students, we already taken sessions. Again, for outsiders, we will take the session on preparation of resume. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other doubts or questions that you have? Okay. If you don't have any questions now, we can wind up for today. You just wait for the further update. If any one of you did not save this number in your phone, save it. Okay. Is there anyone who is not getting any direct message from this number on the WhatsApp? If any such person is there, you need to message on this number. Please send me post training details. Then they will add you into broadcast. If you do not save this number in your phone, you will not receive broadcast message. Okay. So fine, you can wind up. I am closing this. Thank you, everyone.